And so I'm interested to see in essence. Some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. So the opening lineup for the Suns. We've got Kemba Walker, Robert Covington out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Hield.
I said 3 days, huh?
Into the shooting guard. And for San Antonio, you've got Yusuf Nurkic. Durant is out there at 3. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Wanamaker in at the point guard position. And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Here's the pass to Griffin. Pocket 6 to the inside. Hardaway. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Towns. Good work there as it goes.
That's just a beautiful move by Towns. Really, he's got such a versatile skill set. There with the plus handles, man, he got a lot to work with.
Well, Buddy Hield, the consummate gym rat, growing up in the Bahamas, he built his own rim with a milk crate and would shoot all night. His neighbors got so tired of yelling at him to keep it down. He sprinkled broken glass under the rim to get him to move the hoop. You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
On the wing, Ingles. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Kevin Durant. And Greg, they said Hield would wait until his mom fell asleep and then sneak out to play basketball. And when she came looking for him, he'd take off running.
Yeah, he preferred to catch that discipline at home more so than in public. But growing up in the 8 Mile Rock, a tough neighborhood, his mom rightfully very protective.
And so he hits both.
You talk post up, face up, you name it. Karl Anthony Towns gets it done.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? He really molded that versatility into his game. I mean, he can pass it, drive it, shoot. And remember, he won the skills challenge back in 2016. I mean, he's a 7-footer for sure. He's got guard skills, too.
That one good for 2.
And such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
Down low, here's Towns.
I had a dunk.
On the
I had a dunk. I had a dunk for first. I think I did.
rebound by Nurkic.
So that's look, he has to finish it. He knows it. Blown opportunity.
And finished by Beanie.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
Now Kevin Durant after the missed 3 from Karl Anthony Towns. Here's Wanamaker, guarded by Walker. The game now all time.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Looking at the Suns, they want to turn around after the loss to Dallas. Here's Walker. Off to a good start as he gets his first shot attempt.
That's an aspect of Walker's game that I like. I mean, his ability to use the dribble drive and score on the move, nice.
Wanamaker the pass to KD. Spurs passing it around. Griffin with it. It's picked up by Walker. Griffin kicks to Hardaway. Nurkic trying to get open. It's Hardaway, that time on the assist by Griffin.
Encouraging to see Hardaway Jr. knock it down from there, proving he can do damage from this area.
Walker the pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Durant against Covington. Passes it to Wanamaker. Back to Durant. Sweet little forward. KD's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Man, it's so impressive the way Durant gets that floater off so fast. I mean, at nearly 7 feet tall with guard-like quickness, this should almost be outlawed.
Now here's Towns. He's got 8. Off on the layup.
Well, that's a rebounding clinic right there. He boxed out and then went up aggressively and strong for it.
Pass to Nurkic. A 3-ball. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Nurkic has got 5 points so far.
And it just seems that every pass they made is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And
Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Well, you look at Walker, and he's a slight guy, but he powers through it all. Terrific, deceptive strength.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passes. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
It's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 1. Outside, Towns. Second chance effort. That's good. That evens things out for him.
Second time doing this shit.
4 of 8 shooting this game.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get in the ball and get out of the way.
Anthony. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Look like he got that rebound back.
Towns down low. He's got 10. It's good. The basket is now 5 for 9.
His shooting has been outstanding. He's definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Phoenix calls timeout. right. That's to Ennis. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Now here's Covington. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And Towns gets it to go.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Wright. On the pass to Ennis. And there's the 3-second ball. This one on the defense. San Antonio shooting their first foul shot of the night. And he shows the focus there. Nails the technical. Healed against Robinson. Back to Anthony. Right outside. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Anthony. Shoots over Covington. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. That's a 2-pointer from Walker. Just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Phoenix Suns. He's only 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We'll return shortly. And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant about surviving the grind of an NBA season.
How can we be the best version of ourselves individually every day, and how can we bring that together to make a great group? And I think that's the focus every.
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
The aggression they're showing early on. I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they show.
Phoenix looking who they got on the floor. Kemba Walker is out there with Buddy Hield. And it's Joe Ingles. And it's Robert Covington. And it's Towns in at center. A platoon swap here for Phoenix. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. Now, here's Mills. Outside Gasol. The 8-footer. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Robinson against Brooks. Passes it to Wright. And that one, good.
Well, that is textbook fundamentals there. The mechanics very solid, serving right well on that shot.
Mills looking it over. Pass to Gasol. Over Wright. And there's Gasol. That's good on the assist by Mills. Gasol's got the lead up to 8 now for Phoenix. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And San Antonio calls the first time out of the game.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
You know. Shit. Send me that shit. It better not be no out of town shit, cause I ain't taking it. So, yeah.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Wanamaker the pass to Katie. And here's Nurkic. No good on the triple. And up the court come the Suns on the break. And with the ball, Nurkic with the steal. To the middle. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
Mills passes to Gasol. Takes the 13-footer. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Now, here's Nurkic. 5 points in the game. Caught that one. Suns lead by 4. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter, it's about 3 minutes gone by. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
Mills with it, now guarded by Nurkic. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
You know, Patty Mills is one of a long line of outstanding Australian players who played their college ball in Northern California at St. Mary's College.
He hits both from the stripe.
Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Katie against Green. Perfect. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. Well, I'm sure he enjoyed that. Also eager to show that there was more to his game.
And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
Ball shoved in for Marc Gasol. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs in the last game, a loss to the Thunder. And Hardaway gets it today.
Excellent quickness that time by Hardaway allows him to do work inside.
And it's Mills with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Pass to Fall. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. I know you appreciate this break. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable, and there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys, James Harden. I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list right now.
Well, you got to be careful and also aggressive when you defend Walker. He's good at using his speed and playmaking to draw the foul.
First free throw is good. Towns is checked in for the Suns. And the Suns call time. Kemba Walker, it's a vote.
I'll tell you what, Walker is an exceptional scorer. I mean, a clever guard who wreaks havoc with his quickness and ball skill.
Nurkic in the post. Towns on him. Nurkic can't hit.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Walker looking for an opening. Towns for three. And the Suns miss again.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And there's the pass to Nurkic.
Give me that.
The rejection by Towns.
Great timing on the block there. Towns helps affect winning in a lot of different ways.
Roar the big man. Let's
Number
go.
12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Good
Coming off
defense,
a big
Carl.
game, his confidence couldn't be higher. And coach
They
knows
really
it.
trying to use
Showing no
Nurkic to stay
signs of
KD, huh?
slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Durant just inside the line. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And Walker kicks to Towns. Outside Walker, 2 points. That one goes.
And, you know, some might say the mid-range J is a dying shot because of analytics, but Walker doing his best to keep the mid-range shot alive.
The Spurs shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. 2 shots. The first one falls.
Well, you look at Durant, and it's obvious. He feels like he's got so much more to prove. I mean, he's as driven a player as you'll find in this league. That's part of his greatness.
Durant nails both of them.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys. And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Carl, you guys have built a lead. What is the key to maintaining or increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. So stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the different ones.
had the advantage in the first half. Let's see if we can keep that advantage in the second half. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. The first half was all about Karl Anthony Towns. He had 18 points, and going into last season, the Suns hired Monty Williams as their head coach. Kenny, you like the job he's done in Phoenix?
I love our process. He's a great guy, stand-up guy, exemplary off the court. On the court, can teach your players how to play. He's what you want in your organization.
He has a ton of experience. He's turning around that culture. The whole team has done his share of losing. I think that can make a huge difference. He's the right guy for the job.
And if you don't like Monty Williams, you are the only person in the world who doesn't like Monty Williams. And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
He got Hardaway. Nurkic is out there in there. That's Durant. And it's Wanamaker in at the 1. So that's a great Popovich starts the second half.
And this is where Nurkic gets a lot of his points, staying active even after the shot goes up.
Shot's good by Walker.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Wanamaker. Dishes it to Griffin. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is on Towns. So many people know your story, born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people you know has its pros and cons, but to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team. What that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the laws of the game of college basketball.
That's it, and the Suns lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Durant.
Well, his game offensively is fully developed. Durant has no holes in his offensive game. Comfortable from any place on the floor.
And it goes down 2 points.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase in their last game, too. What happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
Now Walker after the missed 3 from KD. Outside, Walker. Covington finds Towns. 6 to shoot. And Towns throws it down.
And this is Karl Anthony Towns at his very best. When he's got it going like this, he keeps it going.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Hardaway. Phoenix grabs the miss. Towns has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Walker the pass to Towns. 3-pointer. And that's good. Kemba Walker for three.
Kemba time.
And now a 12-point Suns lead. And the Wanamaker will bring it up for the Spurs. San Antonio calls timeout. Well, in the dunk contest, we saw Michael Jordan take on Dominique Wilkins. These days, not as many star players are participating in these skills competitions, like Greg the slam dunk.
I think it's a great point you raised, Kevin, and I think in part because back in that era, the reality is guys didn't make the kind of dollars they make today. And there was more risk, I guess, in the mindset of guys today. And they didn't want to take that challenge on. So I wish we could see more of our stars in the slam dunk contest, but
Yes.
I don't think that's going to be the case, unfortunately, as much as we all like to see it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Nelly is checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Ennis comes in for Kevin Durant. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Wright in for Brad Wanamaker. Now here's Griffin. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Here's Brooks. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Outstanding vision from Karl Anthony Towns. Not only is he willing to give it up, but he's ready to find his teammates when they're open.
Here's Wright. Pass to Ennis. Here's Melly. Nice ball from the San Antonio. Griffin's shot is off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And the dunk by Towns.
Yeah, Mills is one of those energizing players who does a little bit of everything, including finding his open teammates.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And the wide-open shot from Griffin. And the shot is long.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Give me that motherfucking shit, cuz.
So it's
Bring that
Phoenix
weak ass shit
now.
up on my house.
Left side, Towns.
Money.
It doesn't go for him. It's the Spurs taking it the other way. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed in there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
The Spurs making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. And Phoenix also making a switch. Marc Gasol's checked in for time. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
We're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Anthony dishes to Wright.
You can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
Guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Shot's good by Mills. Spurs trail by 18. Right outside. Nice for Robinson. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Plus 8 at the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now here's Anthony. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Melly. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Suns lead by 18. Over Robinson. And Wright pulls it down. The Spurs shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Deep two from Anthony. No good off the back of the rim.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Now Mills. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. From deep, Gasol drains it from beyond the arc. Gasol's got his third bucket of the night.
Man, you really got to appreciate the versatility of Gasol. I mean, he's a big man with range. I love to see him square up from deep.
Nice pass from right. 1 second left. Count the basket. Griffin's got his second basket of the night.
And, you know, he's going to take that shot every time. The defense has to respect him from the mid-range.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, but the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Suns, Green outside at field with Morris at the 4. He is out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's Gasol at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here's Nurkic. Pass to Anthony. The pass to Wanamaker. Shot clock at 6. If they get it there. It's stolen by Morris. Outside, Green. Back to Morris. Suns moving the ball around. Mills finds Gasol. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns.
Boy, guys, I really like how they've driven the ball to the basket in this game. I mean, they've been very aggressive with it.
Yeah, but they've been killing it from the free throw line tonight. Those points keep adding up as we go along.
Greg, we are in an era of positionless basketball. We know the All-Star game now has a 2 backcourt, 3 front court position as opposed to 2 guards, 2 forwards, and a center when you're voting. Should they get rid of those designations entirely?
I tell you what, I think you can make a strong case for it. When you go back to last season, many felt Jimmy Butler got robbed in the starting spot. Yeah, I think listen, this is the fans' vote. Why not the 5 top vote getters? I don't care if they're 4 guards. If the 5 players that the fans want to see the most play a certain position, then so be it. You know, they're not going to play all 48 minutes. You're still going to have your 7 other spots to kind of balance out the roster. I say just let the fans tell you the 5 they want to see and let's go play. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Timeout call, the Suns. And the Suns here with a different look. Well, Anthony Towns checked in for Gasol. Robert Covington comes in for Green. On the heel, he's checked in for Brooks. And Walker subbed in for Patty Mills. Suns making a change here. Ingles is checked in. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. They double team Walker. Good, and the assist goes to Town. 22 points for Walker.
Watch out now. Walker always a threat to go solo spurt ability on you. Once he sinks a few, you know he's dialed in.
Anthony finds Nurkic. Off target with his three.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Walker. Nurkic with the block. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic. Here's Walker. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Wanamaker the pass to Nurkic. Katie with it. Goes back up. And Nurkic plays it in.
And 4 points for Nurkic. He can do this from time to time when he gets in a rhythm.
Outside, Walker.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
And here we go with Anthony running it up the court. Thank him off the boards. Anthony's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, just superb focus there from Melo, overpowering the D and still finishes.
Here's Walker, and the shot goes in. And the Suns lead by 19.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Now here's Hardaway. Shoots. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Walker's shot is off. San Antonio's getting off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Hardaway for three. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got rebound number 13 with that last one. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, Walker seemed unbothered by the defense there. Very creative with the rock in his hand.
Greg, you know, we're seeing players take control of their free agent destiny. Do players get a bad rap for that and switching teams?
Listen, I don't know if you get a bad rap, but you're going to catch the wrath of the fan base. When you think of Paul George in Indy or Katie in OKC, and fans, they're going to feel jilted. There's no doubt about it. They're going to feel scorned.
Yeah. Now Walker following Nurkic's three-point attempt.
You know, for somebody who's not the biggest or strongest guy out there, Walker is not afraid to get it done inside. A lot of times he gets to the line because he's fearless in attacking the paint.
That's good from Kemba Walker. And good on the second, so he makes them both. We've got 1:55 left to play in the final quarter. Hart kicks to Hazonia. Here's Hart. Passes it to Wright. To end the run. And Covington sends it back.
You know, you talk about Covington, and he's what you call a typical free and D player. Has been that way most of his career.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Suns.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Karl Anthony Towns.
Kimba time.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many goals.
There's Hazonia. Kemba Walker making his last shot. Pass to Cornette. Fires for three. Hits the three-point bomb.
And with that three ball, he puts a halt to the 12-point run by Phoenix.
Walker's shot is off, and that's an intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain rip.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Yeah, we checked in for Nets. And he knocks down the first one.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
35 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Walker goes in. Good on the shot. Walker's got 33 points.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, you know, you've got to really appreciate DeLon Wright's relentless desire to get better. I mean, this guy's constantly trying to hone his craft.
And it's the Suns with the ball. From deep, Walker. That shot off the mark. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for San Antonio. And so they foul intentionally. First free throw is good. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And Phoenix can just let the clock run down here. From deep, Walker. They get the rebound. Towns kicks to Walker. Tries again. The shot's good on the assist by Engel.
And Walker always shot ready. This is why you can't lay off of him, especially when the ball's going towards him.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Mark. It seemed like you guys came out early and wanted to jump on him, and that would control the game. Was that what was going on?
Yeah, so we're staying out that way, and, that was linked away a little bit. So, we're getting better, and, it's a process.
You guys really coming together. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Hill, this is Kevin Hunt saying thanks for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.
I need the money, I need it for sure.
Black traders judging the cover of that book, no pages. Her with hatred cause it's dangerous. That poverty curb is dangerous. He really could have sent my doctor instead of just working patience. Ain't even got no evidence. And I players. Bro, how can you pull that justice when you see right there's greatness kicking his cross and you look at that greatness? Watch me rolling around my block, feeling hard, streets are cold. See the frost, things I know. Forbid, probably would have been. That's my blood, family tree, no excuse, freedom cost, took the risk, made mistakes, pray I never repeat them. That's my blood, family tree, no excuse, freedom cost, take the risk, made mistakes, pray I never repeat the loss. We pray and check on, they gon' judge what we do, they don't speak no evil, they don't know me. We pray and check on, do this for my people. That don't mean illegal, they don't know me. You pray and check on them, I know how they treat you. of it, magnify the figures, pray we see the prophet, how we find forgiveness. Healing necessary, not hereditary, not the history, but conquered by the spirit. Who my mother's hungry, appetite, I wouldn't trust on nobody, can't have the diamond to the you don't know what prejudice look like. More because of what you look like. I wouldn't die, never tell me that I look that lie. Never said my brother didn't die, never said that I was any victim because of what's skimming. Still missing, gotta get a witness in this. Rolling round my block, feeling hot, streets are cold, see the frost, things I know, forbid, probably wouldn't be cross, that's my blood, family tree, no excuse, freedom cost, took the risk, made mistakes, pray I never repeat them. Rolling round my block, feeling hot, streets are cold, see the frost, things I know, forbid, probably wouldn't be cross, that's my blood, family tree, no excuse, freedom cost, take the risk, made mistakes, pray I never repeat the loss. We pray and jump on, they gon' jump what we do, they don't speak no evil, they don't know me. We pray and jump on, do this for my people, that don't mean illegal, they don't know me. We pray and jump on, find out how they treat you, they too go too regal, they don't know me. We pray and jump on. He thought the money make you happy, it don't make you different. I started to see that. Run through the mud, I can't lie, I seen too much real. Outside there. I told my brother had some patience when your day will come. Now he's sitting there looking. And he ain't got no. You can't walk inside my shoes like a sneaker punk. Overcome obstacles, they still come. I was trying to make a way out like it was my first day out. Remember my first day out, now I got M's in the account. I got some in the south. These streets by my side, you don't want with I felt so stuck in my life, I had to. If I hurt your feelings, I'm sorry, I don't apologize. My penthouse got a bird's view. I got Porsche with the frog guy. Got a hand cracked and did that with a palm pipe. All this money on my mind, honey, that body, yeah, yeah. I got a brand new white Rolls Royce, and that's the total. I was out fucking, I ain't have a choice, I ain't even have no clothes. I put my wrist inside the freezer, watch the fatty grow. Think about the time when we was kids, we was hopping fences. I'm saying it's hard to trenches. I keep it with you and you, I know that I'm intentions. Back in Genesis, I was so cheap. She got up. Dreams by my side, you don't want with I felt so stuck in my life, I had to. If I hurt your feelings, I'm sorry, I don't apologize. A penthouse got a bird's view. I got Porsche with the frog guy. Got a head cracked and ginger with a palm pipe. All this money on my mind, I taught it, body, yeah, yeah. Gotta get it, cause you getting ready, be phony, this a pop, go and show me minute drop. Yeah, I gotta get it, told the coach to give me minutes, cause they know the flow is wicked, said she love the way. Yeah, shawty living, got the mama really tripping, cause she stick me on a mission, ain't got no time to just kick it. We gotta get it, take it, getting ready, so complete, no, I've been living, they don't like it. Yeah, I feel the doing this, gotta get it pretty. Some cushy, you can reason you ain't pretty. Yeah, gotta get it, told the coach to give me minutes, so complete, no, I've been living, they don't like it, I've been living. Yeah, I feel the doing this, gotta get it pretty. Some cushy, you can reason you ain't pretty.
Tones on. This nigga cold.
Life sucks and I never tried. Mine's lost even more than I realized. Time's up, keep it moving when she arrives. If you ever heard what I heard in my mind, never try, you would cry, that's a lie. You would. I don't wanna ever come down from I ain't been the best seats. From time in the next breed, if you come at me directly, don't need no one to defend me. Souls in a place even I can't get to, don't mess with it. New waves and overseas, quick coasting overseas. One knows who don't believe, they will never want to admit I'm the best here from the main fact that I've got ovaries. It's a woman's world, so to speak. Never giving credit where it's due, cause you don't lack power, venom. My, if you ever heard what I heard in the night, what I fried, I have been a parasite in my past life. I don't want to ever come down from my soul. This is you and I, but I'm feeling too alive, trying to get me outside. Someone's got to pay, I ain't talking big amounts. Some kind of probably not me and Wally would know. Move the scatter, you'll erratic in that. They be fragile. Oh, you mad, then come at me. Make a move, better pattern it quick. I assume you'll be coming through. That makes two of us, better. Night time today, lap. Save lives and made minds of goldie. Oh, he wouldn't against him, so chill. Part of the day in the life you won't see. Part of the day in the life you can't be here for. It's the day in the life of OGs. Dealing with won't leave. No words you will listen when my soul speaks. Down I go, so follow me. I tell you don't wanna be nobody bother me. I'm a misunderstood, I'm making policies. They wanna demolish me. You be abolish me. I don't wanna hear no apologies. Or am I in my own head? Can't tell anymore. Psychotic to this. When I dig deep, I can never find nothing left. It's a mystery rage. Nothing but rage. Can't figure out so going insane. Ain't no doubt, but we show no mercy. So big twice if you're gonna. Nothing ain't nice right here, no wings. I don't wanna dart nobody in a flash. True. Turns in the air, put the money in the bag. We'll cash, better.
Six stops tomorrow. I think they just come in early, so niggas crying around.
We used to talk about driving Benz. I remember Ever since a young boy, I've been getting buckets. Ever since a young boy, I've been getting buckets. Pull it back, Kobe. Pull it back, Kobe. Swish. I don't even gotta look. I take the shot and hear it swish. I don't even touch the rim. When I pull up, it's just swish. Backboard wet. Only thing I know is swish. Pull it back, Kobe.
Rest in peace to the line band, baby GG. Still remember where I was standing after the 3 feet. Pros lined up yelling Kobe, but playing Pee-wee. Who you know that shoot the freebie right after they tear Achilles. Number 8 was crazy, but 24 was scary. Respect his name, and LC might show up as. Don't forget the things he mentioned, how to get a Larry. Whatever necessary, he tried to help prepare me. They tell us never look in the eyes of a. I did it out respect for the greatest at Staples Center. The closest thing to MJ, and no, I ain't talking Thriller. It ain't an iron team, but a me in it. Please remember, bang.
Ever since a young boy, I've been getting buckets. Ever since a young boy, I've been getting buckets. Pull it back, Kobe. Pull it back, Kobe. Swish. I don't even gotta look. I take the shot and hear it swish. I don't even touch the rim. When I pull up, it's just swish. Backboard wet. Only thing I know is swish. Pull it back, Kobe.
Shot clock and it's getting late. Crossover, didn't hesitate. Skate by like a figure 8. Whoever left, duck bait. Give me the ball, can't wait. Catch them all with the pump fake. Money good, that's number 8. Clutch time, hard in the paint. Kobe, purple and gold. Like a legend. So cold. Ain't no question. 5-time champion, the 8th wonder. Raining on the tape cover. Switched up and changed numbers. Many tried him, became a show. 24, king of the coat. I'ma need back, a mission of all. You do not know me, you cannot hold me. MVP, dribbling left and right and pulling back, Kobe.
Ever since a young boy, I've been getting buckets. Ever since a young boy, I've been getting buckets. Pull it back, Kobe. Pull it back, Kobe. Swish. I don't even gotta look. I take the shot and hear it swish. I don't even touch the rim. When I pull up, it's just swish. Backboard wet. Only thing I know is swish. Pull it back, Kobe. Pull it back, Kobe. And a life story. Welcome, everybody. Yeah. Detention at the school cause I never followed rules. Was a good kid at home so my mama was confused. I just wanted shoes, trying to keep up with the crew. How'd y'all get everything new? I'm from the same place as you. Decisions I would choose that could put me in the news. Ever since a Jew, I've been trying to. I had to handle life before I learned how to. If my daddy ever knew the trouble I get into, I was just a youth. I gotta thank you. Instead of going to they threw up. And I loved the hoop, but didn't have the coach to play for. Everybody knew I kept a handle on the string though. Waking up my neighbors, pretending I'm in the Staples. AI was my favorite, but Kobe showed me what great is. I could really make it if I turned some better grades in. Friends I love to hang with didn't help me bring no A's in. And I had to work way harder cause I'm Haitian. Couldn't stop my hesitation, dropping 30 on. Coach Kevin from the Blazers helped me change my situation. I could have been one of them cases that ain't making the graduation. Mama told me I'm worth it. A little practice till it's perfect. And that's what I deserve.
Kicked out of school in the 8th, said I was a waste of talent. Kid in suburban school was a major challenge. Gave me 30, but late for class, that's a burpee. I stopped at 7-Eleven to purchase myself a Slurpee. In 9th grade, I'm on the varsity team. In the starting lineup, that's the start of the dream. Parents didn't like me as the star of the scene. Seemed like they always did me down when I was partially beamed. So, 10th grade, I tried private school. Coach ain't really like me, and I ain't really rock with dude. I barely played a minute. No sweat in my follicles. Attitude was changing. Temper slightly volatile. I'm on the move again now. School with my friends now. Busting to the slums though. Boy, I'm with the gig down. Back up in my habitat. This where all the action at. Scholarship to Weaver State. And David Stern passed the hat. No cap.
Mama told me I'm worth it. A little penny won't change. I practice till it's perfect. And that's what I deserve.
First semester as a freshman, I'm out with a blessing. You know I can't wait till that financial aid check hit. I'm going to the gym way before breakfast. No talking to my best friends, I'm working on excellence. Still ain't getting no playing time cause they was putting Seth in. But Liberty was still winning like Davidson and Stephen. My handles was the best in. Pull up and make the net bend. Coach said you'll never check in if you don't know the O's and X's. I gotta perfect this. Flicking up the left wrist. Going to the league, the only goal that's on my checklist. Buy mama a Lexus. Matching pearl necklace. Either that or it's back to the block playing Tetris. When I hurt the knee, I was still chasing the dream. Crossover too mean to be a regular breed. Instead of making a squad, I end up coaching the team. Yeah, business started booming. I'm on the phone with Cuban. Training out in Dallas, handle life for the Mavericks. Coach still nasty. I was scrimmaging at practice. Anything can happen from the couch to the mattress. More to the story, I'm just finishing the chapter.
Mama told me I'm worth it. A little pain won't change. I practice till it's perfect. And that's what I deserve. Yeah.
Scribble the sins that as my hands are trembling. Grade 7 made heaven out of words. I began to build a world that only I inhabit. I gotta have it, don't have it, I trust it. I think I'm just passionate, trying to steer the wave while in the dark. Hope I ain't crashing it. Let my little hobby turn to cash now. Thinking about who I'd be if I listen to doubt. Said I never do it, but look at me now. Young girl, oh dream, oh soul, oh dear. Plan B, plan well, the love, no fear. Just waiting, tell you when the time's near. But if I never jump, then I here. It don't drop till you pick up speed. They think college is all you need. And I don't blame your brainwashing on you, G. It took me 19 years to finally start to believe. And it's
I'ma make it in the rain, no shine. All about my money, don't waste my time. Ain't nobody gonna bring me down. I'm on the elevator. I'm on to something greater. Ain't nobody gonna take my crown.
Okay, this is for the kids with depression. The ones whose parental expectations got them stressing. The ones who would rather persevere, but they trying to make it cause they ain't really living in the present. They out here grinding, seeking perfect timing, tuning out the useless voices that discourage rhyming. Get a real job, I don't argue with my destiny. And if my choices don't affect you, why you testing me? And as of late, I've been asking, why you blessing me? I could cry enough tears and feel the Chesapeake. Hold it together, girl, you deserve the world. And if no one else will say it, then I spit it to the mic in the studio. When I lay it, I play it when you discouraged. I know chasing the impossible takes some courage. And I can promise at the end of your journey, when it's all said and done, will nothing feel much better than hearing my you won. Hey,
I'ma make it in the rain, no shine. All about my money, don't waste my time. Ain't nobody gonna bring me down. I'm on the elevator. I'm on to something greater. Ain't nobody gonna take my crown. Take my crown.
then moving through the city like a phantom in the opera of a dark caramel. Cleopatra, holy matrimony since in the cabana. Same time I'ma move to Atlanta. I was in Miami trying to dodge the cameras. It's drama, so dramatic for the. Nobody came close and I'm about to go ghost, but you really ain't know yet. Really ain't know yet. You really ain't know yet. Big bad wolf and I'm about to. Yeah. Orlando, play with the magic, no camo, with a basket. No, me in a suit full piece. Eulogy talking about peace, screams, cries, fame, breach, wings, high, can't reach. If I'm walking on a cloud to the coast, then I hope that I'm going to the place that I'm never going to say slow. My space for me to repeat. It's a whole new race, whole new beat. They're reincarnated, cause everybody hit it. It's up. Run deep. I can't wait for hope. Under bright lights, sadness, cause deep into my life. I'm reminding you of what I don't take kindly to. For any simple-minded fool who done it, trying to you touch us, then we gotta touch all. Families, friends, girlfriends, and all. If you up, you get not stoned, cause we won't be here when you fall. You really ain't know good. Nobody came close and I'm about to go ghost, but you really ain't know yet. Really ain't know yet. You really ain't know yet. Big bad wolf and I'm about to.
But they all about to be 6 and 8.
Yeah.
Who won our Spurs?
Really true. Who back, baby? Yeah, let me see some. Okay. Can I say pop and forget? I'm on the floor, sweating.
Who the hell they be?
Driving through the veil, dropping it. I got a line to get. Just chill like who is? I don't know. But I'm on go. And I make that Bugatti moving. So hard. Me and Trey, that's what. All you see is helicopters. I'm in the engine, rapping.